Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I. We the precious stuff, you whip up. Drop your nigga can't stitch it. Drop your.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow, closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Now, here is James. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game.
I'll tell you what, Lillard being traded, a shock throughout the league. Now, there was some talk that it might happen. I don't figure it actually would. Lillard, though, might be exactly what this team needs to reach the next level.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Lillard with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Wall. There's the drive. And the big finish by Wall.
And you can't talk about acrobatic finishers without talking about John Wall. Man, he's explosive.
Ball outside. Adebayo sets a screen to the paint. The kick out to Ball. Here's Sabonis. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Siakam. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
James.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Here's Middleton. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Pass to James. Now Sabonis. The three is up. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Lillard into the lane.
And to see Lillard and Curry in last year's All-Star game taking turns from half court, that was something.
First one falls for him.
There's so many stories about Damian Lillard, not just on the floor, but off the court. And in everything that he does, whether it's basketball or his rap career, there's a tremendous amount of passion behind it.
Lets it go from 11. And that one's long. Now, there's been a few to call some of those deep bombs of Lillard's a bad shot. What do you think, Brent?
Well, if you look at the percentages, B.A., Damian Lillard is actually shooting better than one Steph Curry from 30 feet and beyond. They don't call him Logo Lillard for nothing.
And he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, so do the quick short dribbles and then create some space. Try to guard that.
For three, Booker deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Warriors. And the big finish by Wall.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Booker. Off target from three-point range. On the break. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 3 on 3. And then Siakam with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Pass to Adebayo. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
Free throw good. Lillard. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
But what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. But sometimes the variables can lead you astray. You have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here is James. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Wall with it. Guarded now by Ball.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Wall. The Blazers making their last shot. .32 seconds left to play in the first. Lays it up and banks it in.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively, but for sure you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Knocks down the triple.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
For 3, here's Lillard. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got 11 points. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking in total control with this 17-point advantage.
Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now, here is James. Towns with a rebound. Pass to Lillard. Three-pointer. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. He's got 14. Brett, you can light it up from three-point range. You ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, B.A. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
To the left side wing. Back to Middleton. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's James on the wing. Down low. Here's Sabonis. Second chance effort. The kick out to Ball. Back to Sabonis. Clock at 6. And he gets it back. Outside Booker. Back to Sabonis. There's Ball with a three. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. And Lillard puts up a deep three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact, bam, bam.
For three, here's Lillard. He can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Adebayo sets a screen. All no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And being that wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
James with the ball. Siakam covering. In transition, here come the Warriors. And it's rejected. They get it back. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Blazers sub, Brooke Lopez. Evan Fournier.
A challenging stretch for Portland here. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
And Siakam gets it to go.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to James. Pass to Lopez. Adebayo in the post. Another shot. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Lillard with the bucket.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Portland has possession. Outside Russell to the middle. Here's Williams. Outside Russell. Walker with the steal. Hero for three. Russell with the rebound. Going all the way to the rack. Pass to Williams. Back to Harris. 1:05 left in the first half of this game. And here's Lopez from the arc. Misses again, now 0 for 3. Hero on the wing. Lets the three fly. And it's Portland with a rebound. And it's Fournier penetrating. The ball's knocked loose. Harris with it. Hero picks him up. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kemba Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
40 seconds left to play in the first half. Lopez, a good look.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And again, no good by Golden State. Tipped away. Pass to Russell. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Lopez with it. Valanciunas covering. Outside for Russell. Inside. Stolen by Valanciunas.
Remember style, boil it then let it simmer down. We between the breeze, the twist of singlese. No more. We ride the rings of memories. We rockin' the intricacies of my logic. No hands on my pocket, still got my hand on my. He more Malcolm than Martin, a bit more Baldwin than both. You need a cauldron for mixing soul in a soup. So many fish bowl can't cope. You cracking jokes about the soap. We more concerned with the truth. Burning the booth, these burning the wick at both ends. Fade to black, I'm ghosting in the light. Lately I've been waking up at night, trying to beat the day. Overconfident, I can't be each
to make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Take your time, don't you?
I know and I know, but you heard what you heard, so you poked your head in, got suspicion confirmed. Been on my feet for miles, so my soul got some burn. Still is how you feel I'm up. If you can't hold me down, then you don't get the turn. Yeah, famous last words, nothing sacred no more. Either take what you want or you make what you earn. If I do, I promise I'll pray for you fresh like ooh. If you love me, grease my scalp with this like ooh, yeah. What's the worst thing that can happen? Use the answer to relax.
For the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you rush things.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, also, anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Middleton on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
For 3.
Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
Screen by Sabonis. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Adebayo. Misses in close.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Knocked loose. Outside ball. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Over to the left wing. There's Sabonis. Buries the 7-footer.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
The kick out to Towns. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's LeBron.
Just can't give LeBron any opening. If you do, you're torched.
Lillard surveying the D. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's ball. Back to Adebayo. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Booker. To the middle. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with the head coach of the Blazers for a minute. We talked about how Chris Middleton is still overlooked in terms of the impact he can have on a game. Coach said, look up at the end of the night, and he always gets his numbers. He may not be flashy about it, but you have to game plan for him. So Middleton won't catch them off guard tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Wall's shot is off. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Here's Sabonis. And here's James outside. There's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And stolen by LeBron. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Warriors foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's James. And stolen by Siakam.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
First team foul.
1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Jacks up a three.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Now here's Adebayo. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. James in the post. Just 5 on the clock. Ball no good. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, he can shoot the three, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Wall, after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Lillard with it, and then Lillard slams it in.
Top-notch ball handling skills. That's just one of the things separating Lillard from most other point guards.
To the right side. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce. Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
11.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by 2. From Portland, we're back in.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And Wall with the slam.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Here's Booker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Damian Lillard.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Taking 2 shots.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Outside, Wall. And Siakam has it in the corner. Stolen by Ball. Last break, here come the Trailblazers. Sabonis is running. Ball with the steal. Middleton right side. Lets it go from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Brook Lopez.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
3 shots.
And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Booker looking around. Releases, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Siakam.
Well, everyone knows Lillard is one of the league's best scorers off the pick and roll, so he chooses this time to make the assist.
A wide open look here for Lopez. Another shot from past the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Screen by Siakam. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Sabonis.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And stolen by Siakam. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Middleton for three. Middleton on the wing. Hits the three from the wing. Middleton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
See how skilled Middleton is, ready to pull the trigger, and the defense is going to have to do better.
Booker outside. Here's Sabonis. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 10. Hits it down to Middleton. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And here are the Trailblazers now. They host the 76ers after this game. And that game is the second of two straight at home. Here's Booker. The kick out to Lopez. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
3 points.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Trying to end the drought. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 13. Second chance shot. And here's Booker from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Wall. Lopez grabs the board.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Ball. In the corner, Middleton with it. Lillard outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Towns. Takes it out to Siakam. They grab their own miss. Middleton.
Chris Middleton.
Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. Here's Towns. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Wall. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Devin Booker.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important
if not more so. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Trailblazers 19, the Warriors 31.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as and there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Warriors ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazer D.
Now Walker. Outside, Green. On the wing, Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Such an important contributor to his team's success over the years. It's amazing that Green was a second-round pick and coming out of a big school at that.
Trailblazers trailed by 14. Here's LeBron. Pass to Adebayo. The baseline J off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Back to Hero. Releases. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Snatched away. And here is Green. Defended by Booker. They double him with Adebayo. Back to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The defender there makes a poor choice, underestimating Green's savvy. Results in a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Green. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
And so James will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 16-point game. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
And it's Walker penetrating. Green.
Danny Green.
Young trying to break free. And Green gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And they get it back. Walker's shot is off. Trailblazers trailed by 12. And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to James. Booker's got 20 points.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Walker surveying the floor. Pass to Hero. And he's good on the three ball. Hero's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. James with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Fournier in the corner. They get the rebound, and he uses the glass on the late.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Towns the screen to the paint over Lopez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Pass to Lopez. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. No good on that one. LeBron with some nice deep. Trailblazers trailed by 9. Pass to Fournier. Good on the lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Wall. Back to Siakam. That shot is off. And it's Portland the other way. Down low. Lopez. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Tries again. Warriors with the rebound. .54 seconds left to play here in the third. The shot's good.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
Here's Lopez. The three-pointer, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Fourth team foul. Warriors ball starts the second half.
41 seconds left for the third. There's the lob to Towns. Pass to Lillard. And stolen by Fournier.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
6 to shoot. Portland again missing. Warriors leading by 9. Lillard attacking. And then Lillard slams it in.
And Lillard rising up and jamming that one through.
Pass the ball. Back to Lopez. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Come on, fans.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Final quarter. Let's hear it for your Blazer defense.
There's Walker with the 3. Kept alive. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. It's stolen by Green. Hero from long range. Good on the three-point shot.
3.
Heroes got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Warriors leading by 14.
Tyler Hero.
Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Booker outside. Left side, ball. Pass to Sabonis. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Just 4 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Warriors. 17-point lead, their biggest. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers ball. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, Joe Harris.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Booker. Inside. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Now Hero. It's Young on the wing. Driving in. And Young slams it home.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Ball feeling it out a bit. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, fits right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency, very low turnover numbers, everything you want from a role player.
And Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
Shot clock at 5. Going inside. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Pass to Hero. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Outside, Green. Outside, Walker. Tries again. Lopez with the block. And they'll keep possession. Valanciunas. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. For 3, Booker. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And here is Hero. Here's Valanciunas. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Warriors lead by 16. Shoots the 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
And he makes all 3. 1:31 left in the game. To the left wing. Back to Lillard. To the middle. And Siakam throws it down.
Assist goes to.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Screen by Siakam. And a deep three from Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shoots. No good there off the double clutch. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 13. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
John Wall. That's his 3rd personal.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
Way back in 2003, a guy named LeBron James was drafted 1st overall, and some predicted that he'd become the best player on the planet. But I don't think people could imagine he'd be doing it for this long.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can...
Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water.
That's right, reach down and pull the cash out. Cash out, make me love you, take it last out. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps the. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spend them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps the. Yeah. Wanna see me? I could be throw it back, let you spin the few stars, keep a vibe, dab it. Real, no one make it flashy. That's how I dress. If you ask me, you broke, can't catch me. He don't have steps, so we'll call him Big Daddy. If he want the first, he gotta cash at me. Honest in my hand. Want it, spin them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah, honest in my hand. Want it, spin them bits. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah.
Not for dollars, spending my hard earned. I'd rather get a purse and deal with the heartburn. She don't wanna work, she taking a week off. I'm starting to think you don't even have a job. Looking at your exes, all of them ball players. 2012 Lexus still ain't paid off yet. Pulling out my wallet, no credit cards in it. If I let you play, you gon' have a ball with it. Falling. I'm trying to forget it. You know, it's just really disheartening. But I done paid for all kinds of nursing classes. And now she said she wanna be a makeup artist. You don't want the chips if it got the guac missing. You only want the Benz if it's AMG kitted. But if I get pinched based off suspicion, is you gon' sing like Bobby in New Edition? Forget it. Mama told me, so I did it. But that Samuel in Pulp Fiction, I'm light-skinned. My granddaddy Indian, you with my lineage and dividends. Peace and light, I wish you all the love. Please get out my house, I'll call the. I think I have spent my final buck. I think I'm out to lunch. So honest in my hand. Honest, spend that bitch. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah, honest in my hand. Honest, spend that bitch. Yeah, I'ma take all I can get. That money keeps up. Yeah, baby.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Keep on looking in the mirror, yeah. Put it through the Brita, get clear. Ooh, shield my heart from the tears. Ooh, rice bag case it get wet. Ooh, slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears, trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear when it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, hiding my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Buzzer beater, pressure make a go. If I hit it, it wins. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet. Ooh, wet.
Everyone is. In their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. The Warriors are in the midst of a road trip going into this one.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight knowing... They have a chance for the season.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you love to go unblemished against any opponent over the course of the season. Of course, the opposite is just as true. Getting swept is no fun at all.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Shot clock at 5. The drive by KD. Over Siakam. That one goes. Count it. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. You might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Plays it up off the glass.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
Now here's Paul. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the rejection by Eaton.
tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's Wall with the drive. Towns, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
Pass to Ayton. Lets it go from deep. And Kevin Durant good for three. Durant's got 5.
If Durant can find just a slice of an opening at the arc, he'll take it. His accuracy is just that good.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Shakes him. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Cup score. Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there. Committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Warriors trailed by 5. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wall looking for an opening. Outside, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
McCollum outside. To the inside. Philadelphia moving the ball. Paul can't get it to go. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
Now, here's Siakam. And stolen by Ayton. KD on the wing. He's got 7. And no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. All with it. Now guarded by Ingram. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Now here's McCollum. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No good on that one. Inside. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And they hit it back. Paul for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Down low. Durant with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Durant's got 9.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
The kick out to Towns. Back to Lillard. With 4 seconds on the clock.
76ers foul.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
That one on Ayton.
And
no stopping Lillard. Excellent at staying in control no matter what the D throws at him.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We'll get...
All right, coming up to the court right now.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Philadelphia with the ball. Ball outside. Driving the lane. Warriors with the rebound. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Paul. Back to Ingram. Ayton, a screen. Out to KD. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
That free throw missing. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hand?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team. What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Ayton. 76ers moving the ball around. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Right side Wall. Towns at the elbow. Back to Wall. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Simpson, what range from outside. Wow. Durant's got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. Paul with the steal. Poked away. Stolen by Walker. And stolen by Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the 76ers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
To the paint. Here's Ayton.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Inside, and stolen by Siakam. Here's Lillard. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Ayton the screen. For three, Durant. Warriors trailed by 9. Lillard, right side.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. The shot will not fall. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Back to KD. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. KD's got 8 points here in this quarter. .114 left in the first half of basketball. Ingram left side. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
And Wall. Here we go now. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Ayton the screen. Durant with it. 17 points in the game. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Middleton. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
There's a good screen. Pass to McCollum. Takes it inside. Basket good. McCollum's got 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And that one released in time, but no good.
First half with the score. Your Sixers 42. The Warriors 27.
And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 15. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now Paul. 8 points for him. Oh, Ayton in position. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. And he finishes nicely on the way. 10 points for him.
Chris Paul's a player who is more physical than he appears, and he looks for contact. He's become very good at finishing off bumps.
Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his 4th personal foul.
And Towns not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Warriors. They trail by 16. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Paul goes in. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. They get it again. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Drummond. Outside for KD. Tries again. And it's good on the way up. KD's got 19 points.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant is able to do everything on the offensive end.
That's his 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Lillard, right side. Pocket 6. Outside, Towns. Back to Lillard.
Brandon Ingram is as complete a player as they come. I mean, not only awesome on offense, but spectacular on defense as well.
A drive by Paul. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's McCollum. Here's Drummond. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's sent back by Drummond. For 3, Durant. The Warriors pull it in. It's tipped. And stolen by Drummond. And here's Ingram from the arc. Not going to go that time. Warriors trail by 18. Middleton left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him.
Chris Middleton.
And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball handler, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Lillard with it. Now defended by McCollum. And it's Lillard missing. The 76ers leading by 17. Now here's Durant. He's got 19. Lets the 3 fly.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. And that one hits back iron. Warriors trail by 17. Pass to Siakam. Stolen by Durant. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Drummond. And easy 2 points on the layup. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Drummond. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First
the 76ers foul. Leading by 21.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Ball right side. It's Ingram on the wing. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCollum, no good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Up again. It's good on the putback. Heroes got his first basket.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position. How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
Here's Valanciunas. It's Drummond with the rebound. It's McCollum on the wing. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. McCollum's got 8 points.
And there's the steadiness to McCollum's game. He's going to contribute from deep almost every game. It's becoming a given.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And they're... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Walker. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Drummond. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Green. Over McCollum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, you know, the value of Green's career experience cannot be overstated. Those intangibles are extremely valuable. He has shared locker rooms with some of the best players in the NBA.
Drummond, a screen. And it's Paul penetrating. Another shot. Sweet move. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got 10 points in just the second half.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the chance.
Few players get more dunks than Drummond. He's a center who plays like a traditional center, looking to throw it down every chance he gets.
KD looking around. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Here's Wall. The shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. It's stolen by Wall. Siakam, right side. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Here's Wall. And the layup falls.
John Wall.
Wall is so strong, he's able to brush off contact and still find ways to creatively score.
Down low. Here's Drummond. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 16 points for Drummond.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The drive by Paul and the rejection by Towns. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. So it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, the Warriors. 19-point game. Clock at 6. Here's Durant. Can't connect from short range. It's tipped. Ingram with the steal. Ayton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And it's Paul penetrating. Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A special move before the shot. And the 76ers lead by 21. Now Towns. Lillard surveying the D. Pass to Siakam. That one good for 2. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Drummond.
Now, he was a part.
Yep, on his white tee. Let's go. Yeah, call the Sprite people. Hold on. Private flight franchise sites. On private flight. The man his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ay. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep that, keep the, hey. Slay, talk to me nicely. Keep her on the chain, that ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. In a plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Chrissy in his prime. Yellow bone too feisty. Clean them up, no knocking. Yep, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, don't be missing me. Mississippi, Mississippi, make him happy, make him copy, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot I'm gon' spend. Tell me when I beam you to pull up, you gon' while I spend.
Fish, sushi, maki, living like London City, left the town. Talking Travis, be that fam.
Yeah, you know that. And when they free us out, gon' be a film, a Kodak. Shoot me pouring right above the rim, like Polak. I've been ripping and running, I slipping on sliding, athletic tendencies. I've been upset. provide the remedy. When we open gates up at Utopia, it's like Zootopia. You see the crosses over ya. That's how you know it's us. At 4 a.m. I'm phoning ya. Not for no shoulder rub. Them jack boys open cleaners up. The way they fold it up. Yup, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Hype Williams for the hype, please. Yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, unboxes of checks, not my checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system, it's bangers in the system, it's ancient anarchy. Bangers in the system, it's that. Bangers in the system, it's that. MIAs.
Let's go.
I said I need this undefeated. Black and then I'm go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. Look at them people. You know what it is, go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this shit, I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a I'm straight out the knife, I came up. I'm straight from the knife, I went bought me a jumped out the poacher and bought me a bought in the jet, cause my dog out of don't give a where the will be going. Off that I cover my gotta elo my aim on point. Give me pain in my joints. Money bun. I want 2,000, I want both of. I know how to handle it, both on my damage. Can't run, we gon' live it one. You know where I'm from, give a how you in the car and it sound like a in it with $1 million worth of cash. Like Bandicoot, we bout to crash. No remorse, I to your dad. Off the porch, by the push and I drag. Out the billing and then now you do the math. If you sick on my son, I won't hide. Brain, we give him a bath. I said I need it. This undefeated. Black and then I'm go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. There go them people. You know what it is, go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this shit, I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a
Band on the we making it happen. I like a bougie, but keep me a
fantastic. Cartier straight out the plastic, diamonds in all of my glasses.
The magic
straight out the basket. They say them young have
the money too old, it's going nasty.
With
the way we pay, we been giving too many passes.
Too many. Drop it back and cash it. Who gonna press on the fastest? Who? Elastic, new attachment, get tactical.
They stole the flow, now they tryna run off with the fashion.
My neck got freezing, just give us the reason, make this look easy. Cut blue hundreds with the stones is. What's your issue? If you got a on block outside the street,
ain't no peace treated. They ain't treated, they got me heated. Don't play with the game, they know that we be undefeated. I get. We talking beef, they say that they vegan. Drippin' no reason. We cover more ice and talking the freezer.
I said I need it. This undefeated. Black and then I'm go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. There go them people. You know what it is, go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this shit, I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a
Let's have a mid-city fiesta with your West LA connection. Hop inside the vehicle, start crossing intersections. We learning life's lessons while we lessons. A man but still a child and I have so many questions. Struggle all my life to evade the misconceptions. Then find a place to live between the negatives and positives. While trying to make money, slanging synonyms and homonyms. I went to Pop's house so I could visit moms and them. Cut to the mall, copped a brand new pair of Timberlands. Then dipped down a one-way, time to scoop up and chill with my people on this bright and sunny day. My was sipping, I'm slapping hands with gas. Locate a shady spot so we can circulate the stress. Invades my brain, now I can't complain. I'm saying, what else is there to do besides relax? Let the problems in your mind become ancient artifacts. Perhaps these raps can help you alleviate the things that's got you tripping. Here, watch me demonstrate. First you ignore the nonsense and clear your conscience. Let your pen touch the paper, write verbs and consonants. As the words become a sentence, you start to feel indifferent. The stress is out your mind, you feel like the weight was lifted. Terrific, I'm glad we had this time to discuss. I'm outro, call me if you wanna one up. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
To kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
And kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
I try to keep it stress-free, take every day at a time. Make sure the family's in place and let the music unwind. I got plans to take charge like major outlets. Ride around the country chilling in my LA Express on every street corner. The importance of having fun. Empty don't nobody carry. Keep our minds on fun and let the drums do the banging. On any given day like Mr. Cooper, yo, we hanging. Under the blue sky to stay laced and small. Pollute your quarter-inch cables with all the sound that we brought. Can't get enough. So brother, pass another. Feel like a dad at a ball game. Lamping with his son, Chuck D, y'all word up. We bugging overtime from the light to the lime. Original star time. It's the double Chris one. And Camel brought the so we get game like on your sport channel. Take off the do-rag, replace it with a thinking cap. If you didn't know, tell the bro he should have known that. We here for one thing, and that's to remain. What's the name?
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes my pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
To kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes my pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find. Yo, LA, hit me one time, make it funky. Double down on my underground sound. I'm feeling lucky for this jackpot. I jack spot to fill in my crates. We laid back, chilling and feeling the music relates. We on the to the two, hanging with my crew. Always sitting down, until the afternoon turns to the moonlight. Funky tracks, freestyling all night, doing it right. No one with tight music make it better. My crew banging through blocks like from my problems, I suppose. Honey, you gotta understand. God flows and I'm leaving you. So by the time I get to Phoenix, underground heads will fiend this musical genius. Trans-global by the books like Barnes with noble hooks. Armed with overlooked talented guests, so God bless crooks. The loops live, something for your troops to sit around and vibe by. From Camel, double and Fest to ease stress. We brought the hip-hop, so have fun and God bless.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my
It's a Western Conference battle in San Francisco as the Warriors look to work the home court advantage. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. This is the last stop for the 76ers before returning back to Philadelphia.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
Well, it's just as much motivation on the other side of the equation. No team likes getting swept either. I mean, whether it's against your biggest rival or a team you already know.
Here's Middleton, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Greg, both teams love to push the ball off the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Now here's Paul. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And that one's good, Ayton.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passers of all time.
Lillard outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Lillard looking around. And the rejection by Ayton. And now the 76ers on the break. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. Driving to the basket.
Shades of KD and Dr. J. Ingram floating to the rim.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Here's Middleton.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Just 4 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got 5 points so far. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Now here's Durant. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Ayton a screen. Inside. Sweet move. He lays it in. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Stolen by Durant. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Towns. The drive by Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
I like when Paul attacks the hoops. Looks for his.
Lillard outside. With the drive. Missed inside.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Durant, that's good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Lillard outside. To the middle. Cousins. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Bucket is good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Personal foul. First
Philadelphia leading by 14. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Towns.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Paul goes in. They get it back. Outside for Durant. From deep three-point range. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice move. Driving in. And then Durant with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Cousins.
Philly foul.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one on Ayton.
Oh, what makes Cousins successful? You have to be willing to challenge people night in and night out at both ends of the
And even though last year was a struggle at times for Cousins, he remained one of the best per-minute rebounders in the league.
Correct. I mean, once he gets positioned, he's like an anchor. He has the long wingspan and then plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
And there's the drive. KD looking around. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
For 3, Durant.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hero from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
And savvy play by Hero, using the pull-up jumper to catch the defense off guard.
And a wide-open look for McCollum. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Ingram missing. Warriors trail by 18. And taken away by Paul. Swiped away. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 5 now.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Another miss by Philadelphia. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he notched 8.
Warriors dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Lillard attacking, and he banks in the layup. Lillard got his first 2 points of the night.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, KD. And here's McCollum for three. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Right side, Towns. And the rejection by Eaton. They get it back. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, the high basketball IQ of really showing up. The ball to the open man.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Another 3 for Philadelphia. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you.
Timeout, Warriors. T-shirt time!
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 16. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Lillard. Outside, Wall. Golden State moving the ball around. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Middleton can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 16.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
It's Wall with the drop.
Look at that. That's the exceptional leap and skills of Wall. When he's running to the cup, you know he's trying to ram it down.
It's McCollum on the wing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. McCollum's got 12 now in this quarter. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
It's good from long range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And no good that time. Nice D from Lillard. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Siakam. Drops in the layup for two. Siakam's got his first points of the night.
What a look. Wall is a great pass.
And it's Paul penetrating. KD with it. Now guarded by Siakam. To the inside. Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton
hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 6 points for DeAndre. Some changes for Golden State.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Kids team.
Now Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
2 minutes.
A minute 50 left now here in the second. Valanciunas, good.
Well, the muscle helps Valanciunas on these physical takes. He's able to brush defenders aside and finish strong.
Paul goes in, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Left side, Walker. Pass to Valanciunas. The three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 23. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
The ability to create space off the dribble and get a look is why Durant is going to end up as one of the best scorers of all time.
No good from Valanciunas. Now the 76ers with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Efficiency. I mean, that's an area where Walker has improved. No need to force it. Keep your eyes up. Make the right basketball play.
And here is KD. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Outside for Durant. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
So dangerous from outside the arc. Durant's quick and high release make him downright lethal.
Walker's shot is off. Outside Durant. Shoots over Walker. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
For the score.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
25.
Nice job.
The 76ers.
That's the way you want
53.
to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers on top, running away with this one. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Middleton. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Anyone out there wondering if Wall is still explosive? There's your answer.
Pass to Ingram, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Assisted by
Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball. All the guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Paul outside. Here's Ingram. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And the three ball is good. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Back to Towns. And stolen by Eaton. One-on-one fast break. On the jam by Kevin Durant.
And when he's out in the open floor and has a head of steam, there really isn't any way you can slow him down.
Lillard from outside. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Paul right side. Goes up the baseline.
Chris Paul.
That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And that's 10 points for Chris Paul.